Hey guys, so this is Miracle Man and we're going to witness another RTSL match between UCA and DoD. This is the semifinals. These two teams reached actually UCA was the one who reached the semifinals really. DoD's just got a bye round. You can see the bracket over here. Yeah. DoD and UCA. This is the first semifinals match between these two, and so we will find out who the first finalist of this RTSL 29th season will be. What can I say? The first map should be Sea of Worms, as you can see, RTSL Sea of Worms. It should be blind pick, you can see that as well. Let's wish good luck to the players, and let's see what god composition they have chosen. I'm especially interested to see UCA's gods. I think that they have prepared something special. Well, okay, so we have UCA kind of in the bottom side of the map. First player from them is Domantas playing Hades, which is his main god. Nothing surprising over here. My voice might be a bit too low, but that's the maximum I can do at the moment, guys. Sorry for that. Sorry if you experience some inconvenience. So, the first player from UCA is Domantas playing in purple color. Going for the dock right away. And by the way, okay, there is no goats or pigs on this map. Starting pigs, I mean. So you go straight, build a granary with to gather food. Second player from them is Matreus playing Kronos, and we have another Kronos as Tompix. So rather Tompix as Kronos. I'm playing in red color. He's already throwing up his dock, which is quite close to Matreus' dock. His citizen is already getting harassed by the Kataskopus. But of course, in a one-on-one battle, the citizen will massacre the Kataskopus, so Brickhead would rather run away with that. It's pretty unfortunate for Tompix, by the way. There is no wood really by the dock, so usually what you want to do with Atlantean, you want to gather wood right away after building the dock, but Tompix was unfortunate, so probably he will have some idle time on the TC as a result of two fishing ships. First player from DoD is Shelty, playing as Oranos. A bit surprising for me, but let's see. He got just one fishing ship, yeah. That's optimal build, I would say, when you have water so far from your base. That usually happens on when you are middle on Anatolia. You get water, you gotta walk a long distance up to the water. So you get idle time on the TC, and you have to train only one fishing ship. Brickhead playing Poseidon. Well, Poseidon on water maps is strong. Although Zeus or Hades, I mean, I can't say anything special, but I know that Brickhead's Poseidon is, I mean, he's strongest with Poseidon among Greek gods. I haven't seen him really play Zeus or Hades, pretty much. And we have Joe playing as Ra in blue color. He's already thrown a couple of docks, auto-queuing those fishing ships. His position, by the way, as you can see, he is the on the edge, so to say. It's going to be hard for him to help. I think at some point he will use shifting sands and just like shift his pharaoh on some villagers onto the very front, and then from there on expand, establish himself and stuff like that. Because as such, it's pretty long distance for Joe to walk as an Egyptian and to try to help his teammates on land. But let's see what happens. Okay, Matreus already has 5 fishing ships. Tompix has just 4 of them. Shelty has 3. Oh, 6 from Domantas. Oh, 5 from Okay, 6 from Brickhead as well. It looks quite even so far from the build orders and from the dock positioning. I didn't. Oh, okay. They used, both of them used one deconstruction. I think they deconstructed both of Shelty's docks, both of them. So Shelty got a lot of idle time. He just clicked into advancing, so he'll be up at 5 minutes. He needs to reposition his villagers. Also this one, yeah. And you can see the 2 temples being time shifted straight onto the docks, so they're going to put some pressure on the front line. UCAs. I mean, let's be honest, DoDs are favorites of this in this match, but I don't exclude any possibility that UCAs will throw something special at them and succeed in that afterwards. We see Shelty already bringing his oracles to the front line, but one of them will be killed for sure if it goes like this. Yeah, pretty inaccurate play by Shelty, I would say. He definitely saw the 2 temples. He would expect the rush on land, so he shouldn't have gathered those oracles over there. He's throwing his 3rd dock a bit far away from his main 2 docks. But okay, Domantas throws the pestilence. Oh, it's a pretty good pestilence, I would say. 4 docks, 3 of them brickheads. I don't know, if he casted it over here, maybe it would grab all these docks, also the ones of Joe, but I'm not sure about that. Okay, brickhead casting ceasefire. The peculiar thing about this situation is that despite its ceasefire, UCAs will continue to gather to amass fishing this bariums and triremes, whereas DoDs will still remain stuck because of the pestilence. They still have those triremes on auto queue. They won't grow in numbers, I mean, you understand that. Also, Joe is joining the fight on water. Domantas from this side has 4 triremes. What's going on land? Okay, 4 Prometheans. This is pretty huge. If they put some good pressure on water, they will be able to kill all these dogs pretty fast with the also with the help of Cyclops, because the Prometheans are really good against buildings. I see Tompix moving onto Shelty's base. He's, I think, trying to harass some villagers a bit, put Shelty behind as much as possible. Okay, ooh, and Atreus does the same. They're going on his main base, aren't they? Yeah, they are. They're going for his main TC. The battle on water. This looks good for DoDs. You can see the sheer amount of ships over here. They will kill UCAs pretty fast. Come on, Matreus, you need to focus the TC right away, man. What the hell? 3 and 4. Okay, they got 7 Prometheans. As you know, only 5 Prometheans killed TC pretty easily. I mean, they kill TC by themselves. And the oracles could have prevented any heroes from killing those, because right now all these armies doing nothing, literally. I would rather opt to see them. Oh man, I think this is a wasted opportunity by UCA's. First Valor by Shelty. And this is a good Valor. So the heroes are going to kill all those Prometheans very fast. Also on water, the situation is pretty good for DoDs. They won water, let's be straight about that. And we see Shifting Sands, which takes all army of Matreus from Shelty's base. Yeah, I probably forgot about Shifting Sands, but anyways. Right now Joe will have to walk all the way to the front to establish himself, because he doesn't have ceasefire anymore. Sorry, Shifting Sands ceasefire. Yeah, water is done for UCAs. Water is completely done. It's only Domantas with 8 triremes trying to fight, but that's totally useless. because of the hugely overwhelming number of ships from DoD. On land, okay, and Shelty's putting the first pressure on land. Yeah, this looks pretty grim for UCA right now. They kind of threw all their early advantage. Lost all the army, lost water, and Shelty is now harassing the villagers, which is the correct thing to do. You can even kill a couple of those over here if he puts them behind those citizens. They are perfectly killable. Yeah, let's see. Well, Kronos units are slower than Uranus ones, as you know, so okay, he's doing that right now. He will kill this one at least, I think. Or if Tompix... okay, Shelty didn't micro this properly, I think he could have killed that villager easily. Any kind of techs being researched on the chef mine by Joe. I wonder what kind of resources Tompix is very low, he only has 63. 63 against 85, 84 from Shelty, so Shelty, considering that he's Uranus, going to be pretty tough for Tompix to deal with that, unless he gets some help from his allies, which he does. Brickhead taking second TC, Joe taking second one, Domantas taking both second and third. He still has some fishing ships on water, which is nice. Thing is, DoDs have a lot of, you can see this amount of cabinets that Joe has. They still have a huge amount of population on water, so it still prevents them from getting the upper hand on land. Although Shelty kinda has the upper hand against Tompix. And yeah, Brickhead joining the scene right now. He's taking his third TC. This TC is Shelty's, I think, because, or maybe this one is Shelty's. Yeah, probably this one. Because, yeah, I'm not sure though, but anyways. Matreo's taking second TC2. Joe is up right now through Haether. Okay, he can also transport his villagers by the bird rock, but he doesn't do that too. He just decided to walk all the way to the front and throw a Migdal on the gold mine. Good Migdal, I would say. Also, kind of protects the entrance if Domantas or Matreus decide to walk through this path to Brickhead's or Joe's base. This kind of keeps an eye. Siege works being thrown by Joe by the TC. This is the TC of Shelty, I think. Yeah, and Brick is 3 TC already himself. They got the first sign on water. Although Shelty just has this 3 or 4 fishing ships, he needs some farms. He needs to gather food. With his citizens rather than by the fishing ships. Okay, right now Joe is taking Shelty's TC, or probably Shelty is planning to take this one. So Joe is taking this front one to be able to put the pressure on Tompix. Let's see what happens. I wonder... yeah, okay, yes, he has 123 pop. He's 3 TC, but he has another one untaken still. His main base. Oh, by his main base. What kind of gut powers do they have? Still one. Deconstruction Rain also by Joe. And of course the the Locust Swarm. Valor by Atreus. DoD's kinda... okay, right now Shelty's joining the scene. They kinda fight 1 versus 2 all the time. It happens so that Tompix and Atreus always catch one of them. But right now, okay, right now this is the correct thing to do, to put the pressure all together. strong also he becomes, medium he becomes from Brickhead. And this is going to be devastating right now for Tompix, because you don't even have Domantas helping them at all. I think he's going fast mythic, or probably he's going to use that underworld to help Tompix, because if he doesn't, then it's Tompix is finished. Sentinel by Domantas. Unlucky for him. There are just 2 sentinels, as you can see, just 2 of them. Because of building positioning, there are just 2 of them. But yeah, considering the 3 siege towers from Joe, I think they have all the potential, and of course all this army, they have all the potential to push Tompix right now, and they do that. Tompix are the second TC, but getting harassed there as well. Yeah, Tompix is dead. I don't know how UCAs can come back from this, to be honest. Tompix is completely dead. He has 80 population. He's trying to save his citizens, but on this particular map, I just don't see what they can do from here on. This TC will go down pretty fast as well. Joe just needs to move those siege towers there. Yeah, Tompix saved 8 and 11 citizens. Okay. 13, 14 citizens, 15. Now that's pretty, I mean, a good amount, but what are they going to do? I mean, throw a couple of barracks, and there are no TCs. Okay, Underworld Passage by Domantas. Where is it? Okay, it's here. He's probably thinking of killing one of the DoDs real fast as a response to what DoDs did to Tompix, but I don't think Joe is the correct target for that. He's already advancing through Osiris to the Mythic Age. Probably Domantas could have tried to kill Shelty, but on the other hand, the army of DoDs would be pretty close to Shelty's base, so they would be able to help. But so it's pretty unlucky for Domantas. Let's see. On the other hand, Joe hasn't taken his natural third TC yet, so let's see. He's up Osiris though. The first mummy, when it comes out, it will kill the Colossus if Joe micros it correctly. Yeah, here is the mummy. Come on, Joe. Oh, no. He didn't do that. But right now the Underworld Passage will go down due to 13 hippie cones from heavy hippie cones from Brickhead. Yeah, this is GG, guys. This is GG straight away. And this Colossus was converted by something. By Chaos, I think. Chaos, yeah, by Matreus. Okay, sorry. By Shelty, by Matreus. Matreus is also UCA. By Shelty. Shelty advanced through Hyperion. I like Hyperion pretty much. Although Thea is, of course, the usual choice most of the time, but Hyperion is good too. On the front line, Joe is going to savage mode. He has taking right now 5th TC. Still, he has another unclaimed settlement in the bank. Yeah, this is completely over. Considering Matreus is Chronos, and he will lose another TC right now. I don't know what UCAs are thinking of, and the Underworld Passage is down too. So Domantas didn't do much really. From this point on, they can just hold I don't know, maybe hope for a wonder win or something. Although Joe has rocks, so any kind of this was a pretty bad move by Joe. Pretty bad move. His Osiris and all army got caught, trapped. But anyways, at this point the advantage is so huge that this kind of micro moments won't even matter. Osiris is going to die. Come on, Joe. He needed to hit a couple of... I mean, focus him. Throw a couple of more lightnings, because it was going to die anyway. He couldn't escape this amount of turmas and units generally. Could have killed a lot of them if hit them a couple of times. Shockwave by Shilty. Yeah, right now there is the only action going on is just this battle on the front line. You can't see any UCAs trying to build up or anything behind DoDs. It's just this fight, which is obviously going in DoD's favor. Damn, Rick with the upgraded Epicons, you can see. He lacks... okay, no, he has Spirited Charge. So these Epicons are literally killing machines. 217 HP and 15 attack. That's like... yeah. GG, Matrios taps out. It was over well before that, but anyways. GG. Well played, DoD. Responded correctly. Also, UCA's made some crucial mistakes there, which resulted in a game for them. Let's have a quick look at the stats. Shelty with the most kills. Domantas with the best eco, but he was booming kinda all game for the Underworld, but his Underworld didn't do much in the end. So, it's not a surprise. Yeah, Joe was really... had the best economy there. Although he didn't have any trade, but okay. This trade... not that they are coming from somewhere far away, because they take 171 gold. Anyways, GG 1-0 to DoD.